You can use several different types of peripheral devices, such as scanners and printers and Wacom tablets, cameras, to make your Photoshop experience completely rounded. So you can go out and shoot photographs of leaves or coins or crumpled up newspaper, scan them in, and then paint over them inside of Photoshop. So what I want to do is go over some of the tools that I use in my studio so that you can experiment with them, explore them, and then hopefully incorporate them into your workflow. Now, of course, my favorite tool of all is my Wacom tablet. And this is the one I have here, the 9 by 12. It's called the Intuos 3. You can find out a lot more about these tablets by going to the Wacom website. And I also want to show you that there's several different sizes of this tablet as well. You can go by 4 by 6 all the way up to a widescreen version, as you see here, 6 by 11, and even higher than that, 12 by 19. You can see all the dimensions for the tablets here as well. I also suggest that you do a little shopping around online, and you might be able to find even lower prices for the devices. Now, speaking of a consumer level version of this that's very cool, and I did test this one out, it's called the Bamboo. Same company, but these are $99 and $79. They both come with the same thing that these guys do, as far as the things you really need: the tablet itself and the pen called a stylus. So we have our tablet, stylus, and this one comes with a wireless mouse as well. Very cool. So no matter what your budget is, you should be able to get into the digital tablet world and really enjoy Photoshop as far as pressure sensitivity and all the other options that you can employ using a tablet like this. Something else I use quite often is my Sony CyberShot to take a lot of photographs. I take pictures of everything I find, and the camera goes wherever I go. So you might definitely want to get yourself a digital camera. They vary in prices from, $99 all the way up to $6,000, $7,000. So, get the camera that fits your budget, but a digital camera that you can plug into your computer and then get the images out of in the download is definitely going to be great for having new things to work with in Photoshop. I also recommend a printer so that you can print out greeting cards, gifts, business cards, and just put your artwork on the wall. I even print out reference, so when I'm painting a castle, for example, I'll have a picture of a castle that I printed out in front of me. Here's another picture of a printer here. And last but not least, a scanner. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I prefer to draw things the old-fashioned way. I draw on paper and then scan it into the computer. And later on in the tutorial, I will show you how to scan, just in case you've never done it before. But scanners don't really cost much anymore these days either. Scanners are, you can get sub 200 models and all the way up to several $100s and more. So these are some of the devices I recommend that you look into to incorporate into your studio and into your Photoshop workflow.